Recently, God had to check me, and I feel called to share the message that He gave me. Because I know for a fact it's somebody else out there that needs to be checked in the spirit too. I've always been the person people come to for advice or help or guidance or inspiration. I've always been the strong one. And even though it is a gift, sometimes it can also feel like a curse. Because at the end of the day, you're human. It's only so much you can carry, especially when you're an empath. Most empaths are spiritually gifted. And when you're spiritually gifted, you have to understand to whom much is given, much is required. God never said the job was going to be easy. He just said you can do it. He just said He will qualify you. God gave you that light to share with others, not to keep it all for yourself and live in isolation and hide and feel like you just have to protect yourself from the world. Yes, you should have balance. You should have boundaries. You shouldn't overextend yourself. However, God gave you these gifts. God gave you that light to bless others and to help others. Yes, there's going to be times where you feel a little overwhelmed. But guess what? God chose you because He knew you could do it. He qualified you. He equipped you through all your life's experiences. I'm going to be real. Recently, I've been selfish in some ways. Selfish with my energy. Selfish with my light. But it wasn't to be malicious. It was really just a form of protection. Because God brought it to my attention. Kyla, the reason you feel so overwhelmed and like you have to protect yourself is because you're still living in survival mode. Ever since you were a kid, you have had a lot of responsibilities. You've had a lot to carry. Me being the oldest, I was pretty much like the second mom. And so it's like now I am so protective of my energy. And there's nothing wrong with protecting your energy. But you got to be willing to share some of it too. God did not give you all that light for you not to shine it on others. People need you. That's something I had to realize recently. There's a family member who got themselves into a sticky situation. And I'm not going to lie, I distanced myself from them because their stress was causing me stress. And I just didn't want to hear about it, especially because it was self-inflicted. So I was kind of just like, oh, well, you brought that on yourself. I don't want to hear about it. That's the mentality I had, and I was avoiding this person. But then God checked me. Like, Kyla, that's selfish. And I'm not obligated to save this person. But I know just checking on them will make their day. Being a beacon of light. Being a support system. Right or wrong, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to love. And love is patient. Love is kind. How can I sit here and call myself a light worker when I'm not even being there for the people that are closest to me? Yes, you should have balance. You should have boundaries. But you have to be careful not to go into isolation and seclusion because people need you. They need to see you. They need to hear from you. They need to feel your presence. And I'm about to be very transparent. Over the past couple months, my amount of followers on Instagram has went down quite a bit. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, damn, what did I do? I just been sharing these messages God gives me to share. I just be making these videos, saying whatever God tells me to say. So I was like, damn, maybe I'm talking too much. Maybe people are tired of hearing me preach. Maybe I need to post less. Maybe I'm posting too much. But God had to check me like, Kyla, you should only be worried about what I think. If people don't want to hear these messages, they have the free will to no longer tune in. And you can't even take it personal. You need to focus on the people who do want to hear what you have to say. You need to focus on the people who do need to hear these messages. You worried about the wrong things. If I know I'm doing what God has called me to do, I can't worry about that shit. If people want to go, let them go. I'm going to keep showing up for the people who need me to show up. If I decided to let my ego get the best of me and say, you know what? I'm not going to post videos as much because I don't want to lose no more followers. What about the people who are helped by my messages? What about the people who look forward to my messages? You can't serve God and serve your ego. Stop hiding. Whether it's because of pride or fear, you have to push through that and choose love. By the way, if you need help healing, shifting your mindset, spiritual guidance, advice, I would love to work with you. My website will be in the description box. And yeah, I pray this message was helpful. If it was, make sure you like it. Make sure you're subscribed. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye.